This is Amy. We'll come back to Amy because we have her kind of set up. You know, there's one hitter that that should be on here. It's the young lady that had to kind of leave early, and I don't know where her swing. I'm going to fish through this just a little bit because I'd really like to bring her swing up. I'd be real surprised if it wasn't on here, but and if she's watching this, she knows who I'm talking about, but I don't remember her name. So and I thought she hit here, this young lady right here, and I'm not sure what your name is. You wore blue kind of shorts and you had to leave early, so we're looking for, you know, what are we looking for? Let's take a fast look. And I'm glad, I mean, you know, had you not left early last night, I may not even have put this on YouTube for you guys. So it's kind of good that you did leave early, because this young lady, I do want you to kind of, you know, take a look at what's going on with your swing, what you can do better, and, you know, stuff like that. So basically this is a no stride swing, which, you know, we don't have any kind of problem with. I very much like to see, you know, the barrel kind of up here. We talked earlier about kind of the parallel of the front arm to the shoulders going into toe touch, and some nice stuff there. So it's a good setup. Could you be a little bit wider? I don't know. You could certainly play around with it, understanding that the wider we get on the base, you know, more stable we are for the rotation on top. So anybody can kind of maybe think about that. So, and this is a pretty good job. Actually, this is not bad at all. Turning through, I would say this, you know, this young lady does something that a lot of people, maybe I just didn't notice, but it happens real quickly. And if you ask me about it, I can bring up some video. But watch the back foot. Watch the back foot as the back foot moves forward. So we're going to see the middle turn through, this turn through. Basically, the knob, we hope, connected to all this, kind of the knob connected here through what we call this kind of box kind of formation here that we also see over here on Stacy. Kind of everything kind of linked up, linking this, you know, basically here to the middle. But watch her foot move forward. Watch her middle turn through. Middle, 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 middle. It all depends on where that back foot's going. I'm going to be honest with you. It's tough to see on the video. If the back foot's moving this way, that's definitely not what we want to see. What we will see is the back foot come off the ground and move in this direction many times, which means that as they're getting through contact, we'll see a lot of hitters that are so good at turning middle. And understand, Stacy's one of the most powerful hitters, you know, that we've ever had the opportunity to watch hit a ball. So she may not necessarily need to turn the middle like others, although she, I mean, don't get me wrong, she turns it great. But we'll see some others actually get the foot off the ground as this is getting through the ball, and that's just pure kind of rotation. So young lady, I don't know what your name is, but it's a pretty decent job. I do think that I remember seeing you take your back foot this way. Remember, we talked about last night with everybody, what we see down here with the feet is a function, basically a function of what's happening here in the middle. It's not an independent type motion that we're creating. So sorry about taking so long to get to you, Amy. And this is the lighting that we get in the cage that we'll use next week, and everybody can obviously see it. So it's such better lighting. So just take a look. That's a really low pitch. I should keep that up here because that's a great job. I mean, that's a really good job. The lower the pitch, the tougher it is to hit. But this is still a pretty low pitch. So we'll take Stacy and we'll flip her around. We'll kind of hide this stuff here. Back up Stacy kind of right into contact where Amy's at there. Link them up together, and now we'll run them backwards and kind of take a look. So we'll take this through, take it through, take it through, and this is what we're basically kind of looking for. You do a very nice job, Amy, a super nice job basically of, you know, what I like to call you know, moving mass with the stride. I kind of, let me get you both kind of into foot plant here. where you're going to rotate through. And this is what I kind of mean for everybody, basically taking mass with you as you take your stride and not just jab stepping, being able to literally take mass with you, move the middle forward, get the middle forward. So watch this, kind of basically Stacy loading. You'll see the end of the barrel still loading. We're, you know, getting up on top of the body as we move the mass of the body forward. And so that's what, Amy, you do that very well. And we just basically kind of want to be careful. This is a pretty good job turning through, Amy. You can, as everybody's kind of looking at this, that's a very nice job, you know, kind of turning through. So good job getting through. We see the middle turn through. You see a decent function of the back foot, a decent function of, what I mean is seeing the heel move this way instead of this way, that old squishing the bug, and you can actually see the toe get this way just a bit too. So that's a real good job, Amy, of getting this through. So kind of take this through, take it through, and we see the back foot move forward through the ball. So that's a great job, Amy. One thing I do want to kind of bring up to, you know, kind of everybody one more time is just being real careful. And Amy, you don't do this wrong. I mean, this could be better. Is it bad? No, it's really not bad, you know, but better being able to set up this type of function where we see this type of, you know, parallel linkage, you know, and basically we can basically look for this getting parallel to this all the way through the ball too, which we can see from the pitcher's view. So it's kind of what we're looking for, because right here, let me take everything off, and this is what I'm kind of a little bit talking about, just to be careful of. We can almost see like a triangular type setup here compared to a more box type formation kind of setup here. So just little stuff to be careful with, Amy. You are doing an excellent job, just a really good job, and I think everybody can see that. And so as I end this, as I come to the end